So all of these projects that you heard about, Safemoon, Safemars, the ones that are really popular lately, a lot of them are on PancakeSwap.
If you liked this video, click below. And if you want to see more videos like this, click subscribe and then remember to click the little bell icon so you get notifications. Welcome to Intercoin, making crypto mainstream.
All right, today we're going to go on PancakeSwap and get this set up. So PancakeSwap Finance, we're going to go to exchange first. Everyone knows this. Go on the exchange.pancakeswap and go to liquidity. So liquidity is where you can add liquidity. And now we're going to go check out Binance Smart Chain. So this is what we use with PancakeSwap. We need to use Binance Smart Chain. And as you can see, if you're familiar with Uniswap, the interface here is quite similar. And now we are going to go and continue to figure out how to get this thing set up. So now we're on MetaMask. So we need a wallet to interact with PancakeSwap because this is a decentralized exchange, right? And you need to use decentralized exchange, you need to go straight from your wallet and trade straight from it. So here we have our MetaMask. Now I already downloaded it, but if you didn't download it, just make sure you download it and take a look here, right? This is our account and it displays our balance. And you can see on the top right, it says Binance Smart Chain. And as you can see, when we click in here, we're in Binance Smart Chain, which is different from the Ethereum. It's different from the Ethereum network. Take a look. See, we're not on the Ethereum mainnet. We're on Binance Smart Chain. Very important. Okay. And if you haven't used Binance Smart Chain before, we're going to take a look at how we can get Binance Smart Chain set up, right? Because it's a separate procedure that we have to do to get on PancakeSwap. So let's take a look. So first we're going to copy this RPC URL. Then we're going to go back to MetaMask. Click this, settings, networks, Binance Smart Chain, add network. So we're going to add a network. This is our new network. Put in the RPC URL, chain ID 56, symbol BNB, block explorer. We're going to put that in as well. And it's optional. So I'm just going to put BSC scan. Or like you can, if you want to add another, if you want to add something that's not Binance chain, something else, you can also do it here. So this is the XDAI chain, which is another chain that you can use instead of Ethereum. So for that, we will just fill this in. And so now we have the Binance Smart Chain set up. Now we're going to go back to Binance. Or actually, before we do that, we're going to go to the US version of Binance because we are US based, so we have to use the US version of Binance. So we're on Binance, make sure you're on the correct URL. And just a second here. Okay, here we have the Binance Chain wallet. It's best to have the Binance Chain wallet installed as well on top of MetaMask. So I'm just going to go onto Google Chrome. All these are extensions. So I already have this installed, but if you don't have it, just go ahead and install it from the Google Play Store. And you can see login here. So this one is on the Binance Smart Chain network by default. We can choose between Binance Chain Network, Binance Smart Chain Network, and Ethereum Network. For the most part, if you're using this app, you're going to be on the Binance. You're going to be on either the Binance Chain Network or the Binance Smart Chain Network. So I'm going to copy that. And we can just go in here and check out our address. So this is going to be our address where it reveals the transactions. And if you go to the Binance Smart Chain network, you can see we can also copy the address, and we can go into the BSC scan and we can do something very similar to see the transactions that we have. Here you see I haven't loaded up my account with Ethereum yet. Sorry, not Ethereum. BNB, which is the Binance token. Copy this back to the Binance chain network. And if you want to send, you just hit send, you paste in the address. Right, you can leave a memo if you like. And you can pick your amount. So we're just going to send a small amount of BNB just to test. Okay. Need some BNB in our Binance Smart Chain wallet. Transfer our coins from one network to the other. So now let's go back to PancakeSwap for a second. All right, what is Binance Chain Wallet with PancakeSwap? So tutorial here. Scroll around, take a look. Copy this, paste it back. And once again, we're going to put in just this random amount of BNB. Just so that's how we can send. That's how we send coins from one wallet to the other. Pretty basic. If you're not new to crypto, you should already know how to send things. You just type in the address, and you just send from one wallet to the other. Okay, so now we're going to connect. Going to connect our Binance Chain wallet to PancakeSwap. All right, now you can see we're connected. Now we don't have any BNB in the wallet, so we're not going to make any trades yet, but we're going to log out. And we can also see we can connect with MetaMask as well. And in our MetaMask, we actually have some BNB in the Binance Smart Chain chain. So we can go in and we can start trading. So all of these projects that you heard about, Safemoon, Safemars, the ones that are really popular lately, a lot of them are on PancakeSwap. So this is how you can actually go and access it. So if you can't find the coin on the drop-down menu, what you would actually go is you would go on CoinGecko and you would find the coin on CoinGecko. And you would basically copy and paste the contract, okay? So you can see I just copied the contract. And you can make sure that this is the real token, okay? Looks like we have a lot of holders. So it seems like that's the real token. So what we're going to do, we're just going to paste what we just copied, okay? This is the Safemars address. And so once we paste it in, then we can swap BNB to Safemars. And so you can see we're swapping 18 and 29 tenths BNB for a lot of Safemars. You can see the price impact is not that high. So, this looks like in terms of execution, like the transaction fees on this trade is not going to be too high. Oh, okay. So we have an error here. Insufficient output amount. Probably an issue with one of the tokens you're swapping. So we have to Basically, if you get that error, you have to increase your slippage. Let's try again. So once we increase the slippage, this should go through. You can see the gas fee. Gas fee is just a fraction of a BNB. It's 0.0013. It's not that bad. Compared to, as you can see, it's a lot lower compared to what you would be paying on the Ethereum network. So this is one of the good things about this, is the fees are a lot lower. Okay, so we're going to confirm our swap. And so now this went through. And okay, you can see the confirmation again is a lot faster also than the Ethereum network. So this went through super fast, and the transaction fee was only 41 cents. So that was really good. You know, on Ethereum, I think the gas fees on that transaction would have been like $10-15, and you would have had to wait, 10-15 minutes for it to go through. Okay, so you can see this transaction is good. We went from BNB to Safemars. So we should have some Safemars token. Paste in, we're just pasting the address. Right, because the tokens are already in our wallet. It's just not displayed in the actual, it's not displayed on the actual list yet. So we just have to add it to our MetaMask to make sure it's showing up on the actual, in our actual wallet. Okay. Yeah, here we're just taking another look. And once we've added it to our wallet, you can see that. Take a look, we have a lot of Safemars in our account. Okay, and let's see where to go next. So we're going to close this and we're going to sell our Safemars back to BNB. Let's try it out. Okay, so we swap our Safemars to BNB. And we are just going to confirm the transaction. Confirm the transaction, and it's just the same thing, but we're going in the reverse. Okay. Okay, submit it. You can see our transaction is just pending. We're waiting for it to go through. Again, this should not take too long. Nice. Okay, it went through. So now we are going from Safemars back to BNB. Okay, so we're just checking out the transaction history here. You see everything is good. Everything went through. So we are in good shape. Everything is working as intended. Our BNB balance went back up. And we have a little bit of Safemars left over just because we didn't sell everything. But yeah, we're back to where we started. So we did 2 trades, one to Safemars, went back to BNB. Okay, now we're going to copy that, and we're just going to send some BNB from our MetaMask wallet to our Binance Smart Chain wallet. So just to show you, this is just to show you all how to send from one wallet to another, because these are two separate wallets. Right? We're just sending a little bit of money back and forth. And so if we use the Binance Chain wallet, we should see the money, that little bit of money that we just sent. Yep, 0.1. And we can buy some Safemars with that. Let's just make sure to confirm the transaction. And take a look. So we submitted the transaction. So this procedure is just the same as MetaMask. Okay. We could use it just as we did with the MetaMask wallet. And it's basically the same thing. Pretty soon you can see this transaction is going to be confirmed. So if you go to add, okay, so all this is added. And now again, we're going to once again copy the Safemars contract, just because again we need to know the smart contract to put it into the PancakeSwap interface, because sometimes PancakeSwap, basically the reason we do this is because if a project is too new, it's not going to be listed on the PancakeSwap defaults. It's not going to be in your wallet by default. So you just have to add it in manually, which is okay. You can do that. Right, you can see we just paste it in and it will show our Safemars tokens. So once we did the transaction, we already received the Safemars. We just have to make sure it shows up in our wallet. You don't really even have to do that step. It's not like totally necessary, but it's just nice to be able to keep track of how much Safemars you have. Right. Again, if your transaction is not going through, you should probably change the slippage. Increase the slippage a little higher. And yeah, you'll incur like slightly higher transaction fees sometimes. But sometimes this is also necessary to make your transaction go through. Okay, so we're just going to do some more transactions here. We're going to go back from Safemars back to BNB. So we are going to sell it all. Okay, now that once everything is ready here, we can click swap. And once we click swap, we're going to go right back. Again, same procedure as last time. You can see the price impact. It's not that high. It's positive 0.10%. So actually, that's good for you because you're receiving more BNB than what the market price is. So if the price impact is like green, you like that. That's good for you. You don't like it if it's red. And this is just basically a quick look at what Safemars does. And it has some interesting tokenomics. You have a tax on transactions. You have increasing liquidity and, tokenomics that are conducive towards increasing the price of the token. So we're swapping, waiting for the transactions to go through now. Again, all this, the reason why we're able to do a live demo is because this is actually quite a fast transaction speed. Okay, otherwise this video would be 30 minutes longer, maybe an hour longer if you had to wait for each transaction to go through. Because after every transaction, we would have to wait 10-15 minutes for it to go through on the Ethereum network. But again, Binance Smart Chain, a lot faster and a lot cheaper, which is a benefit, and that's why a lot of people have been switching to PancakeSwap and Binance Chain lately. Okay, we're just going to get rid of some of the Safemars we had left. We just had 67 Safemars, so just a small amount. And we are going to log out and go to the other wallet. So once again, we have both the MetaMask and the Binance Smart Chain wallet. So we have two potential wallets that we could be using. Went over how to use them earlier in this video. So if you get confused, just go back and see how to set it up. Okay. Just remember, if you don't have a setup, just go to the Google Chrome extension store and you can get either MetaMask or Binance Smart Chain Wallet. So copy this. I'm going to paste it. Okay, so here we can change the slippage again. We want to set it. Generally 5% slippage, it should be good enough for your transaction to get through. Okay, so we're just going to do one more transaction just for demonstration purposes. Just make sure we're good for the transaction. Make sure we know how to do this correctly. So, okay, this went through again. 2 block confirmations already, as you can see. So we're just going from Safemars back to BNB. Okay, so overall, that's going to be the end of this tutorial. So now you know how to set up everything correctly and how to do transactions.
If you want to see more videos like this, click subscribe and then remember to click the little bell icon so you get notifications. Intercoin, making crypto mainstream.